As sports management grows, more and more job opportunities are becoming available, and especially for people who do not have the opportunity to play sports professionally. One major element of sports management is event planning, and a big part of event planning is the incorporation of fans into sporting events. Here's one example. The Orioles knew that the day Cal Ripken would break Mickey Mantle's consecutive games played record was coming. So they put the number of games on the warehouse in right field, and as soon as Ripken stepped on the field, the crowd went crazy. He ended up taking a lap around the field. The Orioles did an incredible job to make this individual achievement into a special night for the fans as well. Here's another example of event planning. The Super Bowl parade for the Ravens this past year involved the players speaking at City Hall and then going on a bus tour of the city downtown, and then eventually leading to a ceremony inside the stadium itself, where the stadium was packed almost to full capacity. Another example of a parade is this All-Star game, pre-All-Star game, MLB tour, where the players are on trucks and they are led through the hosting city. Next, I want to talk about agents, another big career in sports management. Agents basically represent players and find endorsement deals as well as contracts for them. Scott Boras is probably the biggest name agents. He's represented players like Alex Rodriguez and signed his two $250 million plus contracts, as well as a few years ago a contract for Prince Fielder that was $214 million. He also represents amateur players coming into the draft and international players who have to go through a posting system like in the Japanese league. Finally, the most coveted sports job of all is probably working in a front office, which deals with player personnel as well as just kind of being in charge of a team, or at least taking part in making those decisions. Theo Epstein is an example of how much front office types are being valued at this point, as he was actually valued enough where he was traded from the Red Sox to the Cubs. He led the Red Sox to 2 World Series in 4 years after their huge curse, and now he's attempting to do the same for the Cubs.